If you want to learn how to trade just like me, join the community, click the private Discord link, sign up through this membership level, and you will gain access to weekly group mentorship calls for free. My apologies for not getting an XRP update for you guys yesterday. It's just my mistake. I just have to cover so many cryptos daily. It just gets a bit too much sometimes, but don't you worry, here's another update for you guys. We're pretty much still at those levels we were anticipating to be resistance, and this is the level that we're currently at, 70 to 72 cent. That is essentially keeping us at a lower high, potentially. This is an area of significant rejection, usually, but if the bulls are truly there, and we are seeing the momentum coming into this key level of resistance, if we can now break through it, then my next target would be 80 cent. And apologies if you can hear my pug. I'm downstairs in the living room today. I couldn't be asked to go to the office, so I just brought my mic down, even though I had to go upstairs and go and get the mic. But yeah, I'm just chilling today. And essentially, we would be expecting 80 cent next on the break of 72. So that wick right there, daily candle close above it, instant pump into that next level, where at this point we need to see this being confirmed as support to eventually head up to the 1 fib level at 94 cent. In fact, guys, as you can see, if we look to the left over here, we actually are flipping this into support. Can you see this support over here? Drag it across. We can see in the last days we got a rejection. We came down to see if we could come to the 0.5, but as this was a key level of support marked by that wick and a level of resistance here, previous support here, we know that this is also now a key level because it's a daily time frame support. So all we realistically now need to do is hold this 66.7 cent support, which you've got to bounce off of today. That is what's bringing us this huge revert, well, not huge, but that's what's bringing us this reversal on the daily time frame. We can see we confirmed it right over here. As we set a new wick, you can then say that this is like an area of support that needs to see bodies consistently closing above these two yellow lines. If we see a body closing below if we see a body closing below this point, then we're coming down to here. A body close below this, then the 0.5 and 20 is next. But as we are seeing bodies closing above this area, we're now in a range between this as our support and this as our resistance. So, okay, it is slightly actually above 72 cents. So I'm going to give you the exact price that needs to see a daily candle close above 73.3 cents. A break of this with a daily candle close, this would signify a pump into this key level. And if we do come back down to this, again, the golden pocket now needs to hold. And then we will see continuation to 94 cents. Breaking that level is very significant because it's then free reign to meet all our targets as high as $3, I think is in the thumbnail. But if you actually watch the videos, we're going to give you those exact levels. So $2.88 instead of $2.50 that was in the thumbnail, it's $2.58. And instead of $2, it is actually $2.08. So these are your targets going forward for XRP. You can see all of these yellow dots now, these lines. Essentially, we need to flip it into support, which we're seeing down here. But once we actually break out of this higher yellow dot, if we do come down, this whole entire range over here needs to be held. And eventually we will continue to these targets. I wish it would happen like that. I don't really think it will. It will be working its way through the fibs, of course, and there could be corrections along the way. But we will eventually get to this $3 target, pretty much almost at the previous all-time high, as long as we can now flip this into support, which we're seeing early signs of, break through it, confirm it again, and then there's no questions asked that we're going to be seeing a pump close to the 1 fib level. We might top out a little bit before. I'll be here, guys. If there's any topping out signals, I'll be here to make an instant update if something does change. When there's something important going on, I will always make an update. I'm trying to make updates every single day for you guys on XRP. But just like yesterday, I got out 6 or 7 videos and then it just got lost in translation. If you have a look at my checklist, I have to cover all of these cryptos. It's pretty impossible to do that every single day. So thank you guys for your patience. If you do enjoy these video updates, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you want to get educated, then check out the links in the description down below and wait till the end of each video where I go through the ebook, the mentorship, the course, and my Discord community where I teach you those exact strategies live as a group included in the actual monthly fee. So if these things of interest, like the mentorship plan, which is 1-to-1, you also get 3 months free in the chat. So there's many ways of getting educated. It's just down to you to take action if you wanted to take action. And yeah, going back to this chart one more time, just a quick summary. We need to break of 73.3 cent. With that, flipping this into support, targeting 94 cent next. A break of this level is going to give us these 3 targets. If there's not a lot of momentum, we could be topping out over here, looking for key levels of support to then head to the next set of targets. All we now realistically need to do is hold above 64 cents, and we will eventually see this over the next months. It's going to take a long time, but yeah, you can see how long this correction lasted. Absolute month. So we could get up to here, and then a big correction that lasts months, and then another pump up into there. It could take a while, but we've been here for so long. We know as XRP holders that everything does take a lot of time. And for those back in that bought in 2017's top, I hope that we do break it for you guys. And we do have targets at least close to the top at $3.30, which is up here at $2.88. So for those people that bought all the way up there, like over, oh my gosh, how many years ago? 6 years ago. Then they're hopefully in this bull market we can get back to your entries for those people that bought 6 years ago, and then we do actually take out this high. What I would suggest at the moment is that using the fibs is suggesting this, but we can actually attain higher price targets looking at previous resistances, previous lower highs. And as you can see, we retraced back to this area. So what I can then do is use my fibs from that point down to the bottom over here. And we've got some confluence with our 2414 with the 2 over here of this other fib, suggesting that $3 is essentially going to be met, and we actually have $4 to $4.70 targets up ahead. So these could be moves. If we're seeing this 94 cent wick being broken, then we're completely validating this 580% move for XRP going forward. I hope you guys are excited. I personally am never excited because I just know how long and painful these things take to happen. But yeah, when I'm up there, I'll of course be excited, but I just know the reality. It just takes so long. Things can go wrong. We can invalidate this all. Again, we just need to hold above these golden pockets. On the larger fibs, we got lower levels that we now need to hold above, which is 51 to 60 cents. And the most recent fib saying 64 cent is what needs to hold. So as long as we're above that area, we'll see a eventual break of the 1 fib levels at 94, 95 cent. And then it's free reign to eventually go ahead and meet these targets. And you can see at the targets there are previous resistances. So as we were suggesting earlier, it could be that we come up into here, then correct. That'd be us coming into this resistance, falling back to this old resistance, now support, and then going to here. Maybe we could correct again, fall back to this resistance as support, and then up to here, which is 2 targets in a line. So that's where we could correct again and have another go at breaking these levels. So it's going to take a time. It's going to take a while. That's why it's not really exciting for me, because things can go wrong. We want this to hold support. What if we come down to here, and then there's a risk of a dead cat bounce coming lower? At each moment in time, this could all happen. So I will be here to update you guys. But again, humongous gains up ahead over here. A potential 580% move from today's current price. So hopefully your XRP bags are packed. And yeah, good luck to everyone in this upcoming bull market. Hopefully it all goes to plan. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you want to get educated, use the links in the description down below if you want to hear more about it. Here it is. If any of you are interested in learning how to trade just like me, there's multiple options. Click this ebook. It covers all the strategies that I use in these YouTube updates. So you will have all the same skills. Covers the Japanese candlestick, chart patterns, support and resistance, why I use EMAs over trend lines, Fibonacci's, divergences, and again, using these all together to profit using them. I've also got a discount on my course at the moment, which ends at the end of this month. So that's down to £100. You also gain free access to my Discord community for the next 3 months, where you can expect to be a part of 12 to 24 group mentorship calls. If you want something that's a bit more personalized to your needs, then join my one-to-one mentorship plan. You can choose 5 or 10 hours of my one-to-one help, and included will be the 3 months free in the community, as well as my 6-hour long video course.